The legends of Polynesia are a symphony of natural wonder and spiritual reverence, where every wave, breeze, and volcanic peak carries the whispers of ancient stories. These tales speak of gods who shaped the islands, spirits who protect the sacred, and creatures whose presence blurs the line between human and the divine. Among these mythical creatures, there is one that stands out, a shadowy guardian, said to traverse the boundaries of the mortal and spiritual realms. Its name is spoken with a mix of reverence and caution, for it is a creature as mysterious as it is powerful. This is the tale of Pe'ape'a, the eight-eyed bat deity of Polynesian mythology. For generations, humans have been telling stories, tales, and legends about creatures found all around the world. From the griffin to the chupacabra, and from the leviathan to the Chinese dragon. It's high time we set out an adventure to learn about them all. This is an expedition for the mythological. Welcome to Mytho Safari. The eight-eyed bat, known as Te Manu o Mata e Waru, or the creature of eight eyes, is one of the most enigmatic figures in Polynesian mythology. Before we do continue, I want to let you guys know to subscribe and turn on the notifications to join our channel. And while you're at it, be sure to check out mythosafari.com, where you can grab some awesome merch like t-shirts and other cool products. Every purchase helps the channel grow and keeps us bringing more content your way. Stories of this mythical being are woven into the oldest oral traditions of the Pacific Islands. Its presence, both revered and feared, is said to inhabit the deep caves of volcanic cliffs and dense forests, places untouched by humans, where its many eyes can observe all who approach. Descriptions of the eight-eyed bat often highlight its immense size, with wings as vast as the tallest trees. Villagers speak of its presence through its distinct call, an eerie sound that echoes through the jungle like a distant cry, warning those who tread too close. One of the earliest and most sacred tellings of its story originate from the islands of Hiva. According to this legend, the eight-eyed bat was a divine creature created by the goddess Hina as a guardian of sacred knowledge. It is said that Hina created the bat from volcanic stone, shaping its eyes to glow like embers so it could see both the living and the dead. The creature was tasked with protecting the sacred burial caves of the ancestors, ensuring that their spirits were not disturbed by the living. The story tells of a time when a young warrior, driven by curiosity, entered a forbidden cave marked by ancient carvings of the bat's image. As he ventured deeper, he was surrounded by an overwhelming darkness. Suddenly, a pair of glowing eyes appeared, then another, until all eight eyes emerged, illuminating the cave like flames. The warrior froze in terror as the bat's massive wings unfurled, its voice echoing through the chambers. Realizing his mistake, the warrior knelt and begged for forgiveness. The bat then allowed him to leave, but only after the warrior swore an oath to never disturb the sacred grounds again. From that day on, the legend of the eight-eyed bat spread across the islands, not just as a story of fear, but as a lesson to respect for the boundaries between the living and the spiritual. To this day, its image is preserved in carvings and tattoos, symbols of vigilance, protection, and the profound connection between humans and their ancestral tales. Deep in the Polynesian wilds, a tale of love, bravery, and ferocity also unfolded. A tale of Maui and the eight-eyed bat. Hina, Maui's beloved wife, was known for her luminous beauty and wisdom, but her radiance caught the attention of the Pe'ape'a. One night, as Hina worked near the shoreline, the bat descended, its leathery wings casting shadows over the land. It snatched Hina in its talons, carrying her away to its lair hidden deep within a forbidden cave. Maui, hearing her cries carried on the night wind, was overcome with fury and fear. He vowed to rescue his wife and bring her back, even if it meant confronting the dreaded guardian of the cave. With his enchanted hook, a weapon that had tamed the sun itself, Maui prepared for this perilous journey. The villagers warned him of Pe'ape'a's terrifying power, its eight eyes capable of seeing in all directions, and its cries able to paralyze even the bravest warrior. But Maui, driven by love and an undying resolve, pressed on. As he approached the mouth of the cave, a heavy darkness seemed to seep from its depths, carrying with it the sound of Hina's muffled sobs. Maui called out, his voice echoing within the rocky corridors. Pe'ape'a answered with a deafening screech, emerging from the shadows. Its eyes blazed like torches, illuminating the jagged walls of the cavern. Hina lay bound in a cocoon of thick webbing, her face streaked with tears. The monstrous bat positioned itself between Maui and his wife. Maui wasted no time. With a shout that reverberated through the cave, he charged at Pe'ape'a, wielding his magical hook. The bat lunged, its talons slashing through the air as its wings beat furiously, creating gusts so strong that would knock Maui straight to the ground. But Maui was as clever as he was strong. He dodged the attacks, using the cave's narrow walls to trap the bat's wings. With every strike of his hook, the cave resounded with the clash of bone against enchanted stone. The battle raged for hours, but Maui's tenacity was unmatched. Finally, he struck a decisive blow, severing the webbing that held Hina captive and sending Pe'ape'a retreating into the cave's deepest shadows. As the bat fled, it let out a bone-chilling screech, vowing revenge on Maui and his descendants. Maui freed Hina and carried her out of the cave and back to the nearby village. The villagers all celebrated his victory, singing songs of his bravery and the love that had driven him to face such a terrifying foe. But Maui, being the wise trickster, warned them not to underestimate the powers of creatures like Pe'ape'a. The bat, he said, would one day return to haunt those who dared to disrespect the balance between mortals and the sacred. The story of Maui and the eight-eyed bat became a treasured legend, a testament to the strength of love and the courage that it inspires. The eight-eyed bat holds a central place in the spiritual practices of Polynesian communities. Rituals performed in its honor are designed to seek protection, show reverence to ancestral spirits, and maintain a harmony between human and nature. One of the most sacred ceremonies is the chant known as Te Tangi o Mata Waru, or the Song of the Eight Eyes. This chant, led by village elders, is performed at the entrance of caves, believed to be guarded by the bat. It mimics the bat's distinctive call with low, rhythmic tones, followed by sharp, piercing tones. The chant is thought to signal respect and announce the participants' peaceful intentions. Offerings are also an essential part of these ceremonies, often including fruit, woven mats, and coconut oil. These items symbolize key elements of life: sustenance, shelter, and purity. And before presenting them, participants cleanse themselves in freshwater pools as a ritual that signifies purification of both body and spirit. Another major tradition is the Hikina o Te Mata, or awakening of the eyes, performed during lunar eclipses. Villagers gather around fire reciting prayers to invoke the bat's guidance. The glow of fire represents the light of its many eyes, a reminder of its watchful presence. The eight eyes of the bat symbolize much more than vision. Each pair is said to represent the realm of existence: the living world, the spiritual world, the ocean, and the sky. This idea reinforces its role as a guardian and intermediary between these realms. The eight-eyed bat, once known only through Polynesian oral traditions, has found a new life in modern storytelling. As indigenous myths gain recognition on global platforms, this mysterious creature has captured the imagination of artists, writers, and filmmakers. One of the most prominent reimaginings of the eight-eyed bat appears in Moana 2, the sequel of Disney's 2016 animated film. In this adaptation, the eight-eyed bat is reintroduced as a celestial guide and a spiritual guardian for Moana during her journey to restore harmony across the islands. Disney's depiction retains the bat mythological essence while enhancing its visual appeal for storytelling. In the movie, the eight-eyed bat is presented as a towering creature with luminous eyes that glow in shifting colors, representing the different realms it sees. Its role begins when Moana ventures into a forest shrouded in mist, searching for a sacred relic needed to appease an angry ocean deity. The bat appears in her path, and with its wings casting an immense shadow across the trees. It initially tests Moana's resolve by surrounding her with illusions, forcing her to confront her fears and doubts. Only when she demonstrates courage and respect for the land does the bat reveal the relic's location, guiding her with its glowing eyes through the labyrinth of caves. The eight-eyed bat lingers not just in the shadowy forests of Polynesia, but in the hearts of its people, a creature that embodies the pulse of a world where nature and spirit intertwine. Its glowing eyes, watching across realms, remind us of the boundaries we perceive between the physical and the sacred that are far thinner than they seem. This is more than just a myth. It is a symbol of protection, balance, and the courage to face the unknown. As long as its story is told, it will remain a luminous figure in the collective imagination, a guardian of sacred spaces, and a reminder of our shared responsibility to the world we inhabit. Thank you to the eight-eyed bat, and we'll see you on the next safari. Goodbye.